This is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, welcome to our day 3 recap. The days have gone by and I haven't gotten much sleep. But here we are. We are at the day 3 recap of CES 2017. This is actually our last day. We are leaving in the morning. There is another day to CES, but we've pretty much gotten everything we did and hopefully started the partnerships we wanted to start to bring you guys a lot of great content this year. That being said, let's get right into the recap to what we saw today. We went to a different part of the expo that is a lot of Kickstarters and Indiegogos and basically ones that aren't as well known but definitely have a lot going for it. So for instance, the first one was the Welt belt, and this is a smart belt, and it really is a really cool thought of basically having everything on fitness tracking on your belt. So really great design, definitely one thing that I cannot wait to try out, to be honest, because I've always wanted that. You have the Mango Slab Post-it printer, and really I love it, the mnemonic. We did an Instagram video on it already, and the full video will be up later today. And it is an awesome concept. I cannot wait for it to come to the US, because I'm telling you right now, if you're my viewer, you're probably going to buy it. It's just awesome, good price, and great price for the refill. It's amazing. We went to Plum Labs and checked out their pollution detector. It was a really great thing, especially I live in Los Angeles where pollution is there. So it'll be really interesting to help out the data and really reveal where pollution is in the city. Not only that, but we checked out Mira Access, and it's the Mira laptop, and really that is a really cool concept. It basically turns your phone into a laptop. Their Indiegogo campaign is starting later this year, and it's definitely one you should check out. I love the idea of being able to charge my phone while it's in a laptop mode, and I have Word, PowerPoint, Excel, internet browsing, all on a laptop powered by my phone. Not only that, but we saw the Love Box. Guys, if you want something this romantic season, Love Box is definitely going to get you through it. Great concept. I know I'm getting one for my wife so that she could have it at her job, which is stressful, and hopefully it'll make it a little less stressful. We also have the Genie Can. The Genie Can is definitely something that I really grew to like right away. The idea behind it is when you throw away something, it scans a barcode, or if it doesn't recognize a barcode, it will ask you, what is this? You speak to it, and it gets it. It adds to your grocery list, and it makes it so you're perfect in terms of every time you throw something out, you have your grocery list now all set up. I love that, and I love the creator and all the personnel they had there. Really knowledgeable, and they kept it simple, clean, and easy. Just a really simple process. It's going to really do so much better, than my opinion, than Samsung and LG's smart fridges, because this makes more sense. Scanning a barcode just works better. I don't want to make a list every time I buy something. I don't want to keep track of it. I want you to do it for me, and the Genie Can does that. Now, we also had another couple things. We had a lot of smart home stuff that we hope to get, between smart home cameras to smart home lamps to smart home, different things like along those lines. Some did stand out to me though. The Smart Atmos, the Lametric Time, love the design, love the black on black, and I would love to have it in the background of our Android Weekly sessions to really show you guys how cool it is, and having something that's connected, a clock that's connected to all of your devices in your home, really sounds like an amazing part to put in your house. Also, we finally got with the Smart Light Company Kiwikset. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, but love their smart locks, love the idea behind it, and I like the fact that it still has a key, so if your phone dies or something like that, you can still get in your room, or in your house. Hopefully you don't have it in your room, not trying to keep someone out that bad, but hopefully you can have it, and you can it's the best way to have a spare key that I could think of. If you ever go out of town and someone needs to get in your house, a family member, you just give them access, and that's just awesome. You can do it while you're away, and you don't need to be home to do it. You also have one from 7Hugs. They have a really cool concept for a smart remote. Basically, I could point this way and it's going to have a TV interface on it. You point to your light over here and it has the light bulb interface on it. You point to your thermostat over here and it has a thermostat interface on it. So the interface on the screen changes as you point at something, which is really remarkable, and definitely can't wait to test it out and see how it goes. All right. Obviously, we went with our good friends at Scotty Vest. One thing that I have loved that brand. I love it. It's tech clothes. It's so me. And as you know, we did 3 videos on those earlier this year when I went to Europe. It was awesome to wear those clothes. It felt safe, and I could have all my tech with me on the go. All right, guys, now let's get to your questions in the comment section down below. For those of you who did want to know, yes, we are going to have an Android Weekly tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what's going to be the title of it? The Galaxy S8 release date. You'll have to tune in to find that out, though. All right, let's get to your questions that you guys asked me yesterday's recap. The first one is there any Bitcoin tech there? Not that I really saw. Bitcoin has not been predominant as far as I've seen in the mobile tech space anymore. It's just, I think that's more of a Money 2020 conference, which is a financial conference that happens in October. I saw Bitcoin there last time, but nothing over here at CES. Will the United States get the, don't know that phone. You asked me for a phone, the BLS phone from Mimix, or from Mimix, is that what you meant? Didn't hear about the Mimix phone. Is there any high def or high fidelity audio earbuds from LG and B&O H3, or like the LG B&O H3? Not that I really saw. I'm more focused on Bluetooth though than the high fidelity in cable one, so there could have definitely been, but I just didn't really pay attention to it. Actually, that's not true. Audio-Technica did have some that I remember, but again, I just don't focus on those as much. And Sennheiser did too, actually. Have you heard of any of the Samsung Galaxy 8 rumors flying around at CES? Yes, I did. When will LifeProof start selling other models than the iPhone? I really like LifeProof cases. I've seen them in person. I wish they were for other phones. So really, they are for iPhones and Galaxies. You really don't see them for too many others. And that's because LifeProof sells for what sells. You know, Samsung and Apple sell the most. So that's what they're going to sell. And no, I did not get a chance to check out the Sony wireless earbuds. So no, I did not get to check those out, unfortunately. What will happen to the next Galaxy Note series now? The next Galaxy Note series will come out in August. Does Android, why does Android makers fill up the RAM with the operating system? If it comes with 4 gigs of RAM and about 3 gigs of RAM are taken up with the bloatware and the OS. If it comes with 3 gigs of RAM, 2 gigs of RAM taken up, do you think the S8 will be different? We all know that you have a little free RAM equals a sluggish performance. That's true. Really, I would say that I wish, I've said this before, most Android providers cannot do this, but I wish Samsung, the only probably person that could, would say F you to Verizon and F you to AT&T and all those carriers and say, we're not putting your bloatware on there. That's what Apple did, and that's what Samsung should do. Samsung is the only one with the power to do that because they could say, look, if you don't take your bloatware off, we will sell our phone at the 3 other carriers, because guess what? They'll do it. And yeah, Samsung could play that card. And guess what? The carriers need Samsung, I would say, more than they need them. Overall, obviously, they both need each other, and they both will lose out on sales. But can you imagine how much faster a Samsung phone would be without all of the carrier bloatware? It would be amazingly much faster. So you do have a point there. If you do watch our videos on how to speed up the phones, that will dramatically improve your RAM management. I do save you about a gig on RAM if you do the steps that I show you. So make sure to check that out, and that will help you. All right, guys, those were all the questions that were asked yesterday. Again, make sure to stay tuned to all of our CES coverage. Check them out. We will have our awards come out next week, so stay tuned for that. We will have our CES rewards, Best in Show, best concept, best, everything. We're going to try to have a good amount of categories, best laptop, best desktop even, and just everything that came out. We will try to sum it up and see which ones are the best overall. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give a like, thumbs up down below. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.